Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Higurashi. This is episode 205. In the last episode, we found out that the cause of the curse this time, in this arc, is ants getting into the brains of all the villagers, and then Rika is the queen, which is sort of similar to something we've had before, right? With the parasite sort of nature of things. But this time it's ants in the brains. So, what they need to do is take the queen out of Rika and put it into Mion, so that Rika doesn't die because she's got a weak body or whatever. But at the end of last episode, Rika said, "Don't let them hoodwink you." So what's going on? These people were never planned to treat you like a human being. That's not true. Without your cooperation, tens of thousands of people of Hinamizawa will fall victim to this bug. So why would we treat you without care? Don't listen to them. Think back. You skipped school with me today to come play around, right? Did you say anything about that to anyone else? Why would I ever make a point of publicly declaring that I was skipping school? Which means that no one knows what you've been doing today, right? I'm sure. I didn't tell anyone after all. Those clothes you're wearing today. I asked you to wear them, right? You told me I looked cutest in this outfit, so I made a point of wearing it for you. Which means the outfit you'll be wearing today was known beforehand, right? Sure. You asked me to wear it. When you're at school, you're always talking about wanting to escape from here and move to Tokyo, right? How many people have you said that to? I don't remember every time I brought it up. I say it to everyone I meet. Which means it's a known fact that everyone knew you held an excessive admiration for Tokyo, right? Rika-san, what are you talking about? How is any of that related to this? At 9 this morning, all the money in your bank account was withdrawn. A girl who looks like you, dressed up in that same outfit, did it with a forged card. Huh? What did you say? But my PIN number! You told me before, didn't you? That your PIN number was your birthday. Who stole my money? You did. Someone looking just like you is what's been recorded on the post office's security cameras. Mion can't understand any of what's going on, and she totters away from Rika toward the center of the stage. Then her head begins to ache once more. Ow, my head hurts. On the bullet train heading into Tokyo, there was someone looking just like you, who, claiming to have lost her ticket, caused a big commotion about it. In the end, the ticket was found, but that girl left a strong impression on the conductor. So then in Tokyo, someone looking just like you appeared at several different police boxes. She made a big fuss about losing her wallet. But each time she ran away when they tried to ask her for her address. The officers all suspect that she was a girl running away from home. So right about now, the officers in the area are circulating a fax with your description on it. Why is all that happening? Instead of going to school, Mion Sanzaki withdrew her savings and boarded the bullet train to Tokyo, where she disappeared. That's how the story is going to be. You have a previous record of running away from home in middle school too, after all. Please stop saying these ridiculous things. I'm not in Tokyo, I'm right here. Piece it together. This is a trap. It's a clever trap to kidnap you. These people were never planning to treat you like a human being. They're only interested in your brain. You'll only be used as their guinea pig. Lies. Lies. These people claim they're from the Ministry of Health, but they're actually with a different organization. These people are from the National Enough. We understand your attitude on this, Rika-san, so we'll change our attitude as well. Sonsaki-san, everything Rika-san told you is true. We're only interested in your brain. Stay back. It hurts, doesn't it? If you have the surgery, it'll stop. Now. Come with us. No, I don't want to be a guinea pig. Mion, stay beside me, or your symptoms will advance even further. Don't you forget, Rika-san here also voluntarily played an important role in this abduction plan. Why, in fact, she's the one who proposed this very operation. Rika-san did? You're lying. Rika-san couldn't bear the burden of hosting the queen anymore, so she's the one who proposed trying to transplant it into someone else. And after our investigation, we learned that you were a compatible host. However, to first set up this abduction, Rika-san needed to build a friendship with you, so that it wouldn't seem unnatural for you two to be together. But there was no need to spend any effort on that, because as it turned out, you were the one who approached her first. You people, what the hell are you saying? It was no coincidence that you and Rika-san became friends. It was intentional. No, it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't coincidence that we met. But I really came to like you, Mion. Just seeing your smile, it saved me. There's no need for you to listen to Rika-san's nonsense. If you don't want to die, then follow our directions. So long as you remain cooperative, we promise to treat you favourably, too. You can't go with them. Mion! Shut up, I told you, my head is pounding. Comes on, Asaki-san. We can save both you and Rika-san. What reason is there to hesitate? It hurts. It hurts. Save me. She's in terminal condition. Secure her now. Mion. The moment the men sprang forth to capture Mion, Rika grabs hold of Mion and puts a knife she drew from somewhere against Mion's throat. The moment she does, the men simultaneously draw their guns. Rika-san? Let us go. If you don't, then I'll kill Mion. Don't do anything foolish. Yes, I was a fool. Every night I was haunted by bad dreams, feeling myself grow more and more debilitated. I spent every day without privacy, used as a guinea pig by these people. I hated it. I wanted out. When they found someone compatible, I thought I could finally be free of the suffering. That was when I agreed to hand you over as a sacrifice. But I was wrong. You weren't just someone compatible. You weren't some sacrifice. You were my one and only, my very best friend. Rika-san. Though I have no right to call you my best friend, I never did from the moment we met. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's not true, Rika-san. You really are my best friend. Mion. Sonzaki-san, please think about this logically. If you and Rika-san commit suicide together, then you're dragging the tens of thousands of people living in Hinamizawa down with you. You have to have the surgery. The surgery won't just save you two. It'll save tens of thousands of lives. I'll have the surgery then. That'll save Rika-san too, right? Mion, don't let them fool you. Think about it. Why aren't they hosts to Oyashiro-sama? Because they've already developed the cure. So why do you think they want to research it further? Those people, they're conducting their research to develop more than just a cure. Could you not speak such slander? The kinds of research and development that you're suggesting are banned under international law. Our nation is a constitutional state and a member of the UN. We'd never do such a thing. I'll keep hosting the Queen. You should be able to cure everyone hosting this bug in the 2 or 3 years left before I die. We told you, we have no cure yet. Cure Mion. I know you can cure her. If you won't cure her, then I'll kill her. Gah! It hurts. It hurts. Don't worry. I'll save you. Hang in there. The only cure for her is the surgery. Save me, Rika-san. Give me the cure. Cure Mion. Please. Sonzaki-san won't last much longer. Oda-kun, don't miss. You plan to shoot me? We've already confirmed the ants can survive in the brain of a corpse for 12 hours post-mortem. Either way, once we extract the Queen from you, you're just a girl who knows too much. You monster. Oh. Oda takes careful aim, and then light flashes from his handgun. Rika meets her end with a single shot straight through her chest. And now the end of the arc. Rika-san! Rika-san! Capture her. We have to conduct the surgery immediately. And now the strain goes on to Mion. Mion nimbly snatches the knife away from Rika and readies herself. The men all aim their guns at her. Don't shoot. Rika-san? 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 Now the surgery. We don't have any time to waste. You killed Rika-san? Calm down, Sonzaki-san. We haven't killed anyone. You're hallucinating. You're in a terminal condition right now. You lie. You all killed her. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Calm down. Calm down. That's all a hallucination. Drop the knife. Be quiet. Be quiet. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. Mion leaps at Oda and shoves her knife into his stomach. Oda falls and curls up on the spot. Why you? I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill everyone who killed Rika-san. Calm down. Calm down now. Sonzaki-kun. Mion leaps forward and stabs him. You bitch! Okano grabs hold of Mion from behind. During the grapple, Mion's knife pierces his neck. Okano falls back, clutching his throat. Hotoda screams and tries to flee, yet Mion catches her and shoves her blade into her back. Hoshino then falls to the ground, trembling. Who's the one that killed Rika-san? Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you. Sonzaki-san, calm down. We haven't done anything, honest. You're just hallucinating. You're being violent for no reason. Calm down. Shut up. Give me back Rika-san. She springs onto Hoshino and stabs the knife deep into her stomach. Corpses are piled up all around her. The sound of heavy rain is accompanied by Mion's heaving breathing, as his shoulders shudder with each breath. She regains her senses and slowly approaches Rika. Rika-san, Rika-san, please wake up. It's time for us to go home. Gah! A bright red light shines down on the stage. Mion weeps and screams. Poor thing. Must have been tough. Rika-san, Rika-san, it's all a lie. Hey, Mion-san, this time I'll free you. Let me see Rika-san. Let me see her. You want to meet them? You want to meet them, do you? You want to meet them? Very well. Then I'll help you. Kondu-san and Kakinuma-san both. Mori-san, Kato-san too. Arakawa-kun met them all. Now you too shall meet them, of course. Her turn. Let me see her. Let me see her. Rika-san. Is it time? There's a loud crack of thunder. The stage flashes bright, then goes dark. Only the gentle sound of rain continues. A long silence follows. Steadily the stage grows lit. Only Mion and Rika are present. Mion is sleeping with her head in Rika's lap. Is she alive? Are you awake now? My head hurts. The medicine still isn't working yet. You can sleep a little longer, you know. Rika-san? Rika-san, it is you, right? Do I look like someone else? I mean, with how they've drawn you this time. A little bit. Rika-san. 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 Mion clings to Rika. Rika's confused for a moment, then gently hugs her back. Only her back? It's really you, right? You're Rika-san, right? I'm here. I'm right here. Did you have a sad dream? Rika hugs Mion with an affectionate expression. So it was all a dream. Are we going down that route? Have we settled down now? Yes, I'm sorry about that. Hey, Mion. I felt bad about waking you up. So we missed the bus that passed by. What? But then when's the next bus coming here? You don't want to wait anymore, right? So hey, why don't we walk? If we take a shortcut, it shouldn't take that long. We don't have an umbrella. Though it looks like the rain let up a lot. You don't want to walk through the rain with me? Of course I do. I'd go through fire or water for you, Rika-san. Alright then. Allow me to accompany you. I feel like Mion... I feel like Mion was never like this with Rika in the main arcs, was she? Was she ever this flirty? Wasn't it, Keiichi or something? You really sure? Without an umbrella, we'll both end up soaked. Of course I'm sure. You'll get covered in mud. I'm prepared for that. You might catch a cold. It is raining. Both of them stand there for a moment. I'll stay with you forever. So don't leave me, okay? What's with that music change? It's going all rocky and electric guitar-y. I'd never leave you. I'd rather cling to you instead. Yeah, that's good. Let's go. Rika starts walking, still holding Mion's shoulder. Mion's nervous and her heart's racing. What's gotten into you, Rika-san? You're not acting like your usual self. Let's go. Together we can go anywhere we like. So the stage gradually fades to black. After a moment, there's a beep signal and radio call. This is car number 3. Headquarters of all cars on standby. The target did not board the bus. Repeat. The target did not board the bus. Recon team to headquarters. The bus stop is completely empty. We've lost visual. Seal off all the main roads. Repeat, seal off all the main roads. Don't let them escape to the city. Capture them alive. Let's go. What a terrible nightmare to wake up from. It's a nightmare, but there's still stuff... I don't know. There's still after them, for some bloody reason, so it must have been some... There must have been some form of reality to it, you know? I don't know. It's all a dream. Anyway, this mini arc just seemed like its own little secluded ghost story. Sort of another arc, but really quickly done. It's alright. It's fine. Vocal song for the credits. Bizarre. Why is he saying... Why has it got real names? As in some version of the game, did it have voice acting? Did it? I don't think it did in this one. I mean, I didn't see an option in settings. Oh, I don't know. Ryukishi 07, C07. Funnily enough, I was playing Silent Hill F. I finished my first playthrough of it A couple of days after it came out, actually. I love my Silent Hill. Yeah, and Higurashi, he wrote that. He wrote the story for that. But I've only played through the first time. I haven't got time to go through the same games multiple times, unless it's for like a Let's Play. You know, the backlog issue. We've probably all got it. Most people who's watching this probably got that issue. It's hard to play a multiple playthrough sort of game now. I got a full-time job. I got other things going on. I can't repeatedly play the same games, especially if I want to play more than one at one time, which I am right now. I got the Switch too, and I got Tears of the Kingdom because I never played it and I love my Zelda. Even if I didn't like Breath of the Wild that much, I'm playing this one, and there seems to be more objectives to keep you going, like story beats, which is making it better than Breath of the Wild for me. Anyways, I'm Mario Kart World, and I was playing Ori and the Blind Forest. I had a couple on the go because I've had time off. But now we still got time. We haven't been long. Huh. We could make a start in the next one. I don't get the impression it'll all be like this. Ooh, it glowed red that time. Still can't do that one because we haven't done Outbreak, and this one is Outbreak. There's a film one there, Higurashi film. Outbreak. Keiichi and the others face a brand new tragedy. The mysterious virus and the panic it creates are such laughable sights. The difficulty is average. Is this the beginning of the end? Or has it already reached its conclusion? It's your job to bear witness to that. Okay, I've seen the film. I can't really remember what happened in it, because it felt a bit pointless to me. But we'll see how this one goes. See if it's as long as Bus Stop as well. Let's go. We can at least play the first like quarter of an hour of it. This is a work of fiction, all that sort of stuff. Aye, it is. I would hope so. If there's a movie on this, June 27th, Monday, day 1. Okay. If there's a movie on this, I wonder if this is going to be the biggest arc of the 3. There, this is more like how we're used to it. It wasn't just a box at the bottom like with Bus Stop. It's the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. As of 4 AM today, we have quarantined the Higurashi region and other surrounding regions as designated by the prefectural governor. We ask that all the residents of these areas please remain indoors and await further instructions. Please use your televisions, radios, and the disaster management radio system to stay informed. It feels very Resident Evil in like, seclude. You'll not be permitted to leave this district until we can confirm it's medically safe to do so. We repeat, you will not be permitted to leave this district. Any who do not comply will be dealt with according to national law. So everyone, we must ask that you please return to your homes and remain calm. It was really hard to hear that rough voice over the roar of their camouflaged helicopter. Have discovered the outbreak of a previously unknown virus. This virus has been classified as one of the most hazardous of viruses by the World Health Organization. Several government sources have already confirmed an offer from the American government to provide emergency assistance in developing a vaccine. We believe our government has already begun preparations to accept their aid. This virus has an incubation period stretching 30 to 50 days, and they are scrambling to secure enough vaccine for the 2,000 quarantined residents. At the present time, all phone lines to the Higurashi district are flooded, and reaching anyone within is nearly impossible. The current congestion is making it difficult for the prefecture's Disaster Prevention Centre to ascertain the exact situation. Furthermore, a ban on tap water and well water has been put in place. Please do not consume any water except that provided by the SDF's water trucks. In addition, illegally parking on any roads will hinder the disaster relief efforts. Please relocate your vehicles at once. But they can't go out? Oh, they can't leave the area, that's right. Representative Unabara of the Democratic Socialist Party has criticised the avoidance of proper procedures in ordering the dispatch of SDF disaster relief, strongly voicing his opinion that this is a step backward toward militarism, which could lead to further isolation of our nation within the Asian political community. This is the XX Prefecture Disaster Prevention Centre. At 12 today, we shall conduct simultaneous medical examinations in the following locations. Please follow the instructions of your town or neighbourhood council as you assemble there. Please make certain you get examined unless you have extenuating circumstances. If you notice any symptoms of illness, you must. This is the JGSDF. By order of a prefectural government, this region has been quarantined to prevent the further spread of disease. You are not permitted to leave the quarantine zone. We promise to secure food, water, other daily necessities, electricity, communication systems for everyone. Please continue to remain calm. Sounds like COVID. All of a sudden... Oh, we could have water. Anyway. All of a sudden, one day, the peaceful boredom of everyday life was shattered. I doubt anyone woke up today expecting it to be any different from an ordinary, early summer morning. The sky was just as blue as ever, and the sun rose just as it always did. Yet the helicopters flying at low altitudes with their speakers blaring, and the sight of traffic backed up at a blockade on the main road into the city, was enough to let everyone know that this morning was anything but normal. By the time it was broadcast on the morning news, the confusion had already settled down to a degree. The residents of Higurashi couldn't act like this was all happening in some distant city as they listened to the emergency broadcasts, because there was no doubt that this emergency was happening in the very town we lived in. I stirred restlessly in my bed, like I usually did before eventually crawling out, and once I came down to our dining room, I found my parents glued to the television, which is where I learned the news, peeking over their shoulders. This is Kaiichi, is it? I wonder just how many villagers muttered the same thing I did at first. Yes, back to him. What? What's going on? Kaiichi, it's awful. Listen, they've discovered a horrible disease here in Higurashi, and they've quarantined the whole village. This is terrible. When do you think they're going to let us go? I need to head out for a meeting tomorrow for the event in Osaka. Not happening now. Quarantined? Then we can't go into town either? Looks like it. They said they'd provide food, but this is a real pain. We barely have anything in our fridge, since today's when they have that special sale down in Higurashi. More importantly, what's this virus anyway? It has to be pretty dangerous if they're quarantining the whole region, right? What's going on here? Are we infected too? Shh, we're explaining it on the TV right now. Once the initial signs appear, the following symptoms develop over the following week. Our entire family. No, I'm sure everyone in the village went speechless as that footage played. A small African village was completely annihilated, and the terrible spectacle was almost too gory to look at, given the unrecognizable state of the resulting corpses. The people out of this dangerous reach were being irresponsible. In satisfying their urge to spectate, watching this footage of the harm dealt by this mysterious, heretofore unknown virus. But for those of us directly faced with this crisis, it was far too real, far too terrifying. I suddenly glanced up at the clock, and saw that it was long past time for me to meet up with Renna. I was already late. Normally Renna would have come to pick me up directly if it was over 5 minutes past our meeting time, but that didn't happen this morning. Of course not. I'm sure Renna's also glued to the TV along with her family right about now. Either that, or maybe she's currently infected with this mysterious virus and is suffering under its symptoms. The moment that thought reached my mind, I started worrying about not just her, but Mion, Sadako, Rika-chan as well. I ran for a telephone in the hallway on impulse and tried dialing a number, but I didn't even hear the usual dial tone. It made sense. The whole village and the population of those outside with relatives in the area probably went for their receivers all at once, just as I had. It was reasonable to assume that the phone lines couldn't keep up. That left me wanting to visit them to make sure of their safety in person. But the whole village could be full of pockets of that dangerous virus. Wouldn't it be suicide to barge outdoors in that case? Kaiichi, come here, quickly. My dad was just coming out of his atelier. His arms were full of cardboard boxes. Wasn't atelier, like atelier Maruru and all that? I'm trying to pick it up. Nope. From what I could see, they were packed full of duct tape, wrapped in unopened vinyl bags. Apparently my dad had them in stock to use with his paintings or something. I didn't even question why he had grabbed duct tape in this emergency. I understood immediately why my dad was calling for me to help. Kaiichi, you cover the second floor. Shut the windows tight and seal them up with duct tape. Our air conditioner might be connected to the air outside too. Cover the AC vents with newspaper, then seal them up with duct tape. Couldn't you just turn it off? Wouldn't the vents go down, like fold up? I'll cover the first floor. Your mum can cover the kitchen. Dear, it's too late for any of that. Duct tape won't do anything to keep microorganisms out. It'll still make a small difference. Just help already. My dad's tone made it clear that he wasn't going to suffer any objections. But my mum was right. She was being relatively calm, given the situation. Viruses are tiny organisms, smaller than even dust. So it was pretty delusional to think that sealing up openings with store-bought duct tape could keep them out. At the same time, I understood how my dad was feeling too. It was just so sudden. Even if there was no scientific backing to his beliefs, and even though it wouldn't make any difference, he still had to try and do something to stop it. That would comfort his mind far more than just sitting in front of the telly. Whenever my mom, oddly stubborn, and my father, wildly emotional, start arguing like that, I go up to the second floor to avoid them. My mom was right. I knew we couldn't really do anything to prevent infection, but I shared my dad's desire to do something about it, even if it was just for my own peace of mind. I looked out the window. The grand sight before me was a view I took pride in, one that moved me deeply when I first arrived here. The magnificent scenery itself was the same view as always of Hinamizawa's beautiful traditional buildings, yet today there was no sight of any villagers. I couldn't spot a single villager out working the paddy fields. I was certain that the stubborn old farmers wouldn't ditch their work even today, but that silly hope of mine was shattered. To be honest, that made me realise I was hoping to find solace in the sight of them carrying on like normal. Even the most stubborn of the village elders weren't out working their fields. Maybe they were afraid of getting infected with the virus, or maybe they were afraid of another villager, thinking they were infected instead. In that sense, my dad's amateur idea of trying to keep the virus out with duct tape might be the more normal response, instead of questioning its effectiveness like my mom was doing. The village was shrouded in a silent fear. The only sounds to be heard were the voices over the disaster management radios and the roar of the SDF's helicopters. Those sounds only served to make the silence more chilling. Normally the chorus of the cicadas would be starting around this time, but their chorus didn't reach the villagers' ears. This arc is like a proper one, that's what I'm thinking. It's like one with all the breaks and all that sort of stuff. A bit more effort put into it than the bus stop one, I think. Even though the writing was fine in the bus stop one, I enjoyed it enough, but this one feels like a proper new arc. June 28th, day 2. Okay, so going into day 2 next time. That's a good point to end it, right? This has been GreenyXI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit when we carry on with this Outbreak arc and we see how it progresses. I am interested. Because like I said, I've seen the film, the OVA, the film, but I can't really remember much of it, how it ends up, things like that, so we'll keep it going. Thanks for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.